I would like to welcome you to the fifth dimension. This reading is going to be for the sign of Leo. Um, my desire with my channel is to bring in loved ones who have passed, and you wonder if they're around you. Who is offering you an extra level of protection and love and support? This would be someone different than your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is assigned to you at the time of your birth by God Himself. What I'm desiring to bring in to bring you some peace and happiness is someone that was significant in your life that passed, and you wonder if they are around you now, or you feel like they're around you and you want to confirm it. So, especially who the identity of this loved one that has passed. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, etc. So, the first thing I'm going to do to try to give us a little information about this person is I'm going to use my Kipper deck, and we're going to ask the divine to bring forward the person in Leo's life that has passed but is still around them in the earthly plane, even though they live in the heavenly plane. Let's give us some information about this person around Leo that has passed but is still around them as an extra level of support and guidance. I just have the hardest time getting these to come out. Oopsie. Okay, that one. All right, so I have one card, and I just had another one fall. Let's make sure that that's all that they want to give us to identify who this person is. All right, for Leo, for the sign of Leo, who is the person that has passed, who is around them now. All right. All right. All right, so it looks like we have a mother figure coming through, or this was a main female, maybe with a mother energy in your life, and this person has passed. They are still around you now here in the earthly plane. This person might have had a pet bird, or was intrigued by parrots. Um, Also had a fun side. I see pink flamingos, which, I always think of those signs that people put in the front yard when a person turns a certain age. Maybe this person would put pink flamingos to wish someone happy birthday, or maybe someone did that for them, and that's something that they're recalling. But this person was the main person in your life growing up, and until the moment they passed, they were the main person in your life. Okay. All right, so I'm getting that the passing of this person brought such a significant change in your life that you are having trouble seeing clearly um, the way ahead of you. If you notice, this person is looking with a telescope, or I think that's what that's called. They're looking ahead of them. They're feeling like they're floating in air. They're feeling out of control. The air balloon has them in a basket, and all they have is the telescope or binocular that they are looking through to kind of see their way forward from here. So the passing of this person made you feel very lost, and you almost had to re-find yourself, like when you're 16 and you're saying, I'm just trying to figure out who I am. You kind of had to go through that process all over again when you lost this main person in your life, this female. She might have liked to wear hats also, because this woman has a hat on. So, all right. I don't know why I'm getting more information on you than this person, but I get that the passing of her, it puts you in a state of feeling out of control, because obviously when we're in a hot air balloon, I know people, there are professionals that know how to steer these balloons, but most of us would just be in it for the ride. I mean, we really have no way to control the direction that the balloon is going to be going. We have no way to commandeer it, so we feel out of control and we feel commandeered. So the loss of this person made you in this situation of where you're trying to reanalyze things and look at things. And I get that you set out on a journey after this person passed by yourself. And you might not have been by yourself, but you felt like you were by yourself. And so you set out on a journey to try to find a way to readjust your thinking, metamorphosize your grief. And I got that you did that through work, through your occupation. It could be that, like, just to give an example, let's say that this person had diabetes when they were alive, and you have now made it your life's work and occupation to work or donate your time to the Diabetes Association. That's just an example. So the passing of this person, and it kind of set this motion of you looking for a new journey. You no longer felt fulfilled with what you had been doing when this person was alive. You felt inspired to use their loss as a catalyst in a new occupation for yourself. So I hope that that resonates, and that that also identifies for you who you think this past loved one is that's around you. Let's get a little bit more specific in helping you identify who this person is. I have a baggie of marble eyeballs, and so we're going to try to pull a color of their eye and see what comes out. All right, so they had brown in their eye, a shade of brown. It could have been dark brown. They could have been hazel with mostly brown in them, but her eyes were definitely a shade of brown. So I hope that helps you further identify who you think this past loved one is that is around you now here in the 3D, the earthly plane. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to pull a letter. This is going to be a letter that will have something to do with this person that has passed. And it could bring up their first initial, it could bring up their last name initial, or if they had a maiden name, because women have maiden names, so women have a couple of last names sometimes. But these letters that come out, one has already fallen, 3 have fallen. They will tell you a little bit more about this person. These letters could encompass the letters in their first name. So let's see what we have here. All right, so first we have the letter I. Did her first name start with the letter I, or her last name start with the letter I, or was there an I in her first or last name? The second letter we have is A. And the last letter we have is Q. That's very unusual. Most people don't have a Q in their name, but this Q may mean something different than her name, but you might know what this means. For example, if she lived in Quebec, that could be why the Q is coming up, but it also could be first or last name initial, or these letters are encompassed in their first or last or maiden name, or have something to do with them while they were here on Earth. So let's keep those letters in mind, and I hope that that helps you even further confirm who this person might be. All right, so now we're going to draw some cards They're going to tell me a little bit about their personality. Hopefully I'll get 2 or 3. Tell me about this person. All right. Okay, well, this person loved orange. Maybe their team wore orange, and that could be why there's so much orange. But this person had orange around them all the time. They liked green, um, but not as much as orange. Orange was their color for sure. For sure. They were a very well-rounded person. She had herself centered. She had herself grounded. That may be why she was your main person. She might have been the source of she might have been someone you went to for advice, and her advice was always helpful. I mean, she also was able to see things from all sides when you would discuss things with her. She would be able to see your side, she would be able to see the other person's side. But she was very well rounded and very helpful when it came to needing some advice. So if that helps resonate with you, but I wonder if she had an NFL team that had the color orange, or a college football team that had the color orange, or maybe her school alma mater. But I don't know why, because there's so much orange in these cards that I am really getting like possibly a team. So she might have been a big sports fan. Lots of women are. I am. I love football. But all right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull a number. So I have a deck of numbers, and these numbers might help us identify who she is even further. Her birth month, birth day, or death month, death day could come up, or just a significant event in her life that you knew about or that she talked about regularly. When I was 8 years old, I was in a car accident, things like that. We all talk to each other and tell each other stories. So there's one card dropped. I would like one more, Spirit, please, for the sign of Leo. Let's bring some numbers out for this person for Leo. All right, so great. Okay, so the first card I got is 2. So she might have been born in February, passed in February, or born or passed on the second day of any month from January to December. Or she might have had 2 children. Or she might have had a significant event when she was 2 years old. Now, these would be events that kind of changed her life, rocked her world, changed things around. Okay, the next card I got is 14. Born on the 14th or passed on the 14th of any month from January to December. Or maybe a significant event happened on the 14th day of any month, meaning her wedding anniversary, or a significant event when she was 14 years of age. We have the letter 1. Did she pass in January? Was she born in January? That's what I'm getting with this one, is January, or on the first day of any month. And then we have the number 9. Was she born in September? Did she pass in 2009? Was she born on the 9th day of any month, passed on the 9th day of any month, or something significant happened when she was 9 years old? This, I feel like, is more a date. Might be 2009. But so for the 4 numbers that we have that will help you confirm who this person is, is 1, 9, 2, and 14. Okay. So, all right, we are going to pull the season that she passed. Please, Spirit, give us the season that this person passed. Now, I also do the past person's favorite season. So if this comes out in the opposite direction, just flip it. However, it helps you confirm who this person is. What season did this person pass? This person passed in the summer. In the summer months, either passed or was diagnosed with something significant in the summer months, something having to do with the summer. All right, and let's get this person's favorite season. Some people like Easter, some people like trick or treat, some people like Christmas. What do we get for the person's favorite season? Spring. Maybe she liked to garden, plant seeds, plant vegetables, but the spring helped this person. I feel like they were depressed in the fall, or they fought seasonal depression, and so spring was their favorite season because it took them out of that seasonal depression. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's an intuitive hit that I'm getting about this person. So spring was definitely their favorite month, or their favorite, season. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes, because this is a beautiful opportunity for the person who has passed. If they could say anything to you right now, what would they say? And what's cool is they're going to get the opportunity to do that through me right here. So for Leo's loved one that has passed, what does this person, whoo, you saw him fly, have to say to you, Leo? This is beautiful. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. I'm intuitively feeling like you might be getting this card because you are still trying to get past the why. Why did this person pass? Why did this person have to leave my life? I had so many more things that I wanted them to experience with me in my life. Why did they have to go? So although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And I feel like there is never a good reason for someone to pass. So I struggle with these things myself as someone who has lost several members in my life, several loved ones in my life. But just accept this right now as something that she wants to say to you. So this must be important for her to say this to you. This is emotional. I wished I had told you more often how much I love you. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful tree. And just know that she loves you so much, and that one of the things that she'd like to say to you right now is that she wished she had told you more often that she loved you. But just know that she did love you. She does love you. She is with you here on earth as an additional source of protection and love. But this is a regret that she has, or something that she wants you to know, that she wished she had done more often, and that was told you that she loved you. It's a beautiful card. All right, so during this loss, or during a loss, we just, like I brought up before, we say to the divine, why? This just makes no sense. And things were cut short. And we always feel like no matter how much time we have with our main person in our life, that it's not enough, that it's just not going to be enough. So we want to know, what does God want me to know as a result of this loss, as a result of this passing? What does he want me to take away from this? Or what does he want me to do now, now that I'm not with this person anymore? What messages does he have to tell me? And so that's what these cards are going to do. They're going to give us the messages that we need going forward to help us come through this grief. All right. The first card I got, it says, be proud. Let me read it to you. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud. So you might have felt, obviously, tremendous grief at the loss of this main person in your life, but you should be proud. And Spirit, the divine, God himself, is telling you, you should be proud. You have come leaps and bounds from the person that you were at the time that she passed to who you are now, and that you should be proud of yourself and carry that as a badge. The wounded warrior, we all go through that, where we just feel so wounded and we're trying to get past it and trying to make something of our life in light of it. And so just know that that divine is proud and feels that you've done a great job overcoming things and becoming a better person since the passing of this main female in your life. This is important. This card is called Just Ask. And as you can see, there are 4 hands reaching up from heaven. And that's your hand. It looks like a male's hand, but it's a hand that is reaching out and receiving things from heaven and God himself. It says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, and guides, angels and spirit helpers who are wanting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. So when you're missing this person who you used to go to for advice and guidance, or you're just having a down day as a result of losing this person in your life and missing them, just ask. Ask for some help through that period of time. Ask for guidance when you need it. Don't be afraid to ask. So the divine is very proud of you, at who you've become since the passing of this person, what you've achieved since the passing of this person, that they are proud of you and you should be proud, and that when you need things, just ask. So maybe you're not asking. We pray, but I've heard a lot of sermons that say, intentionally ask for what you need. Pray for exactly what you need, and the divine will give it to you every time, without fail. So I hope that this brings you some peace and love, and to know that this loved one is around you is an extra level of protection and love and support in your life, and you are not without them. You just live in 2 different areas. And so I hope this brought a blessing to you, and I want to say God bless you, and thank you so much, Divine, for bringing this person forward for you to know. God bless you.